Have you ever thought, there's got to be a better and simpler way to learn organizational strategies? 5 Minutes Learning has a global and diverse collection of case studies to help management students. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our upcoming and interesting case studies. After Microsoft bought Skype Technologies for $8.5 billion, it faced some big challenges. This happened during the early days of turning Skype into a profitable business. Microsoft already had VoIP telecommunication software built into its programs, including Windows Live Messenger, and Skype only had a fraction of its user base. The acquisition happened around the time when chat apps like WhatsApp and WeChat were taking off. This was also the same time when Zoom and Snapchat were founded. These apps were starting to challenge the dominance of Skype. In order to get the Skype app to work, Microsoft ditched Windows Live Messenger. Still, Skype's P2P technology was a major problem for Microsoft. Because of which, the security issues with Skype began. To capitalize on Windows Phone and mobile apps, the company switched from P2P networks to cloud servers in 2013. Skype also became Windows 8.1 default messaging app, as well as part of Outlook's web app. These steps made the app's transition from its traditional P2P networks as seamless as possible. As a result of the transition, Skype was unreliable because calls, messages, and notifications kept repeating. During this time, several rivals rose to the top. Skype also provides cross-device syncing in addition to messaging. Instead of fixing the underlying issues, Microsoft spent time and money redesigning Skype. This made the app both unreliable due to Skype's security issues and unreliable in terms of user experience. So, in 2017, the company went off-road with its design. The updated design turned the app into something like Snapchat. People didn't like the design, and it received a lot of criticism. After a while, they had to get rid of Snapchat-like features. At this point, Microsoft admitted Skype had some serious problems. In November 2016, the company shifted its focus from Skype and launched Teams. Video calls have also been integrated into Teams by the company. It's supposed to take over Slack as a sophisticated workplace tool. Microsoft told Skype's business department in September that Teams and the consumer version would replace it. Microsoft says it'll keep investing in Skype. Finally, in July 2021, Skype disappeared. Understanding why Skype failed starts with understanding how Skype technologies dominated the market in the first place. Back in 2011, Microsoft acquired the Skype app for $8.5 billion. Over this period, the app had more than 100 million active users and nearly 8 million paying customers. The success of this brand new and exciting communication tool can be attributed to its unique capabilities. It lets users talk over the internet. The Skype app also provides superior audio and video services compared to its competitors. The app's founder patented their technology early on, which was another key factor in its success. Consumers use the app to make video calls over the internet. Back in 2011, video and voice calls accounted for 40% of Skype's usage. As a result of the app's success, The Onion joked that the word Skype would be added to the dictionary. 3 years later, the verb was added to the Oxford English Dictionary. This highlighted the success and popularity of the service. Skype users weren't happy after trying it several times. Skype's video and audio quality didn't improve while Microsoft added and designed new features. People switched to free alternatives that provided better quality. Zoom spent this time focusing on its user experience. They provide high-quality audio and video calls, unlike Skype. Zoom also records and shares conversations in high quality. As a result, the number of users increased for Zoom while its popularity soared. Additionally, there's a beauty filter and virtual background instead of emojis and Snapchat-like features in the video calling app. Built-in beautification filters smooth out skin tone and blemishes. Users can customize the virtual backgrounds to cover clutter, running pets and children, and others. Additionally, users can add images and customize their videos. An important feature that made Zoom stand out from Skype and other video conferencing apps was its ability to split participants into different rooms. It is similar to how colleagues in different departments sit separately at work. The hosts can split their employees into 50 breakout rooms. The employees' room can be used to discuss and collaborate with colleagues. In addition, bosses and managers can pop in and out of the breakout room to keep up. With all these features, Zoom has become one of the most popular apps. Another selling point for Zoom to the general public was a free 40-minute conference call for up to 100 people. It has a simple and intuitive user interface, it's easy to use, and people don't have to log in to join meetings. Zoom's customer base used to be mostly desk workers. They usually prefer it over Hangouts by Google, Teams by Microsoft, etc. But the coronavirus pandemic made everyone work from home. Due to social distance measures, working from home became socially acceptable. During the home quarantine, companies had no choice but to use video conferencing platforms to keep in touch. Demand amplified Zoom's sales and stock price, making it a success. Skype could have become a success story if Microsoft hadn't made all the changes. Zoom was right around the corner and took over the planet when the time was right. Zoom is easy-to-use software that grows and adapts to its users. Quality was provided without sacrificing the user experience. Skype, on the other hand, failed because of Microsoft's aggressive integration with users. As it tried to become a Snapchat-like app, it was unable to keep up with the times. It had a similar fate to Internet Explorer. Similar to how Google Chrome replaced Internet Explorer, Zoom replaced Skype. We can't expect Skype to change anytime soon, even if Microsoft's approach is any indication. Zoom isn't the only fish in the pond. There are more competitors entering the market, like Facebook, Google Hangouts, Microsoft Teams, and others. Zoom now has to constantly monitor trends and keep its users happy. This is similar to its recent updates that prioritize user safety and security. Also, there should be more features to make the app more robust and not water down the experience. Zoom's creators should remember what made the software appealing in the first place: ease of use and an acquisition-oriented business model. This area shouldn't be compromised. Losing those advantages will also compromise its appeal. Thank you so much for listening to this video. Do not forget to subscribe this YouTube channel for receiving updates about my upcoming case study videos.